I have to cover this chapter because it's been probably a week since this chapter's released. Let's see. Real quick, when was this chapter released before we jump into it? This chapter was released about 2 weeks ago. I kind of figured it's been a while. I saw this chapter release and I never covered it. We're covering chapter 176 of One Punch Man. More than likely, I'll cover this and then the next chapter will drop like tomorrow. That's usually how this my luck works with catching up on One Punch Man. It's usually the case. Otherwise, we're going to just jump right into it. I'm not going to just talk my head off. I'd rather just jump straight into it. One Punch Man, chapter 176, Epicenter. We have a cover with can't think. Fubuki and Psychos in their younger years. There's One Punch Man pages. President Fubuki, so we're still in the back. Our membership increased again, just like I figured. Actual demonstrations are more effective than explanations when it comes to psychic powers. It might not be that long before the Society for Supernatural Research seizes control of the world from behind the scenes. A radical ESP group called Invisible Hand from the next town over seems to be trying to pick a fight with our society. I'm guessing that's the group that's right now trying to take Psychos away from the agency. A fight with our Society for Supernatural Research, calling us just a group of school children playing around. Invisible Hand has offered to become our subordinate. Seems like we made a good choice in letting them live. Our outreach is expanding yet again. It's been getting more powerful recently. Your psychic powers blow mine out of the water, President Fubuki. I can only just imagine. I can only just manage to lift a person, a human being, with my telekinesis. I sure can't lift an entire 18-wheeler yet like you can. Okay, we're looking at Psychos now in the library. Try and probably increase her power as much as possible. Try to catch up. Researching a new ability, the third eye that sees into the future. If I can manage to pull this off, I'll be able to predict the future, just like the great prophet Shibabawa. Then we'd be able to grow rapidly into a huge organization that can even hold our own against the president's nemesis, her older sister. And now we see Psychos in bed at night, not being able. I'm guessing she found something and it's now haunting her. The splitting headache. It hurts so much. This is the future, and it's just lines. There's nothing but like dark lines just all over this page. It's pointless. That's right. World domination is utterly pointless. Homo sapiens, as they are now, do absolutely nothing but eat shit, mate, and multiply as much as they can. They have no concept or balance. They're like a plague of insects devouring everything, or even worse. There's no glory in standing atop the human race and bringing them together, in which case we should start again from zero. Holy shit, she is panic attack over. Like, you can see her veins popping out, but that's how much she is now overacting. We must destroy them. We have no choice but to destroy them. This is our duty. Now is the time for us chosen ones to conduct a clean sweep of the Homo sapiens. That was the whole purpose of the Society of Supernatural Research. Don't you agree, President Fubuki? Ha! Why don't you get it, President? You'll regret this someday. Tell me. What is it you saw in that future? We're back to the previous when Fubuki was able to defeat Psychos. You knocked her out. You had never been a tough girl. What exactly changed you? Is the source of your madness something we'll find out when the future comes? The root of that fearful image? She goes to touch Psychos, Fubuki does, and she can feel the immense pressure of the flesh moon, the flesh god that we've seen very, very little of above her. Lady Fubuki. There's that lady again. Okay, we're done with the flashback though with this chapter. Are you okay? Yeah, I believe I've just apprehended a very important person of interest in this case. Oh, well done, Lady Fubuki. What on earth was that? I've got to get her to talk no matter what. Okay, so we're face to face with Tsukuyomi. They're face to face, both of them, him and Fubuki. Blizzard of hell, Fubuki group. Hey guards, what's going on? Your sponsors are in the middle of a visitation. Well, you see, who are those guys? Saitama is still with them. Visitation is over. Everyone evacuate the room immediately. Psychos was added to the official incarceration list by HQ this morning. This information is accessible by any pro hero. If my sister sees it, you can be certain she'll come to finish her off. And oh my god, you have Tatsumaki already overhead of the Hero Association's headquarters. Maybe we'll see a Saitama versus Tatsumaki fight, because she has to be getting to the point where she will fight him, because he just keeps ending up in situations. And we see a crack form in the roof. I see the person behind the destruction of my house. And here comes Tatsumaki through the roof. Tornado of Terror. Why is she still alive? Tatsumaki is fucking pissed and pointing at Psychos. And you have Fubuki and Tsukuyomi both trying to stop her. By making a shield around Psychos. Gah. Get lost, outsider. And fucking Tatsumaki throws Tsukuyomi into the wall. And he's in the wall deep. Hurry and escape back to the surface. We'll hold off my sister. We're fighting her too, and you have all her goons just like pointing at themselves and just fucking flabbergasted that they're gonna fight this guy or fight Tatsumaki. Eek. What are you trying to pull, Fubuki? You're gonna try and protect this monster? Do you get brainwash or something? Tsukuyomi. The psychic research organization that locked me up and used me as a guinea pig. Those guys are after Psychos? She may be a monster, but like hell I'm handing anyone over to those bastards. I'm gonna put on a little act, and I want your help. Okay, so they don't want Psychos going, and they're gonna put on an act just so they can get Psychos away from the organization that held Tatsumaki when she was a kid. I like Tatsumaki eating. She's using her kinetic powers to eat spaghetti without like touching it with a fork or knife. Sister, you're planning on protecting Psychos. I have my reasons. You have terrible manners, sister, and you have Fubuki cleaning off Tatsumaki's face. Before the three advisors can get out of the room, she uses telekinetic strike and knocks them out. And then she knocks out all the cameras. How convenient. You two sisters will make excellent additional souvenirs. Oh. So you have Tsukuyomi now wanting to grab the sisters too. Huh? I guess there has been a tiny bit of progress in the development of artificial psychics after all. He's strong. And fucking Saitama is just still standing here. Hey. I came here to say a few choice words to one behind destroying my house, but you don't have a sorry bone in your body. All you psychics can do is demolish things, huh? I'm lucky you came along, Fubuki saying to Saitama. Huh? I see a great strength in you. You've been playing dumb about it, but I think you're the one who defeated Garu. Oh, I honestly don't remember. I fought him too, so I know. He was someone who had reached a peak and ascended. Ugh. Slowly more and more people are figuring out Saitama. But Fubuki already seen Saitama's power within a trace. Due to the power. I really wonder if it's gonna be Saitama versus Tsukuyomi. It'd be incredible, but still, having taken him down, you're probably someone who has ascended as well. As someone who's given up on such things, I can make that distinction. When they're saying this, you have Tatsumaki and Tsukuyomi, both full dedication towards it. Tatsumaki doesn't look too dedicated. You can't see veins popping, but maybe she's not fully into it right now. But Tsukuyomi is fully into it. You can see the veins, his veins popping up. In an instant, a fucking crack opens below Saitama. He's gonna fall out of this battle. It's like the fucking Kirby falling off the edge. Saitama just falls into the pit. Saitama! And the fucking floors come back together. Oh! He fell into the demon level monster containment floor. He fell into a pit that had demons in it. Monsters that the agency was keeping for some reason. To probably test stuff on. Oh, first the power to our cages cut out. And now suddenly a meal drops down to us too? Must have been a major accident. Gahaha. Might as well have ourselves a little appetizer before we break out and murder every single person who lives here. What the hell's this? They're keeping monsters as pets right here in the middle of the Hero Association headquarters? In that case, I guess it's no big deal to keep a dog or two where I live. That's the end of the chapter. Sorry, I've been recording a lot of things today. This is the 4th or 5th thing I've recorded today. I'm planning at least 4 things coming out today, maybe more. I'm hoping this comes out today because this and Fairy Tail, this should take high priority just because this could definitely come out in a day or two. The other things I know will not come out in a day or two, so this will take highest priority. I'll render this first. Oh. But I will say, holy shit, Saitama. He just, I get they're throwing Saitama out of the ring. Because if Saitama's there, it's going to be hard for them to show off the full capability of other people. If Saitama's on the front line. What Saitama's dealt with, you can see more action from other heroes on the scene. I'm giving this an 8.5 out of 10. The building up to a fight, I'm just hoping eventually we'll get Tasamaki versus Saitama, because if Tasamaki sees how strong Saitama is, then we might actually get some actual, more like a friendship between those two. I want to see that happen. I might be wrong for wanting to see that happen. I might be in the wrong for trying to see a friendship between those two. But I absolutely want to see a friendship between those two. Huh. Huh. Sorry. We're just trying to figure out something I'm doing on the side. Okay, so everything's moving wrong. We're done with the flashback. We see the reason Psychos went off the rail is because she went for a ability to help see into the future, and the thing she saw was the monster, the hive monster. The hive monster that was the hive god, whatever you want to call it. Which I'm very curious, because we're just getting more and more of it, and we're going to probably get more and more blasts the more we get of him, which I'm fine with that. But if that is the end point, I wonder if the hive monster is like the final main boss. If he isn't, I wonder if there's something even higher than that. Like that hive creature is the thing keeping something even higher on the tier list, even further back. I could see them doing that. It wouldn't be a surprise, but still. Otherwise, like I said, I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. No, wait. I didn't give it 8 out of 10. Right? A 9 out of 10, sorry. right? Because we're building up. We're building up to really cool things. I could see them dropping like a fucking hell of a chapter next time. We got some fights here. We got some more flashbacks, more Psycho's backstory. Just a lot of world building with this one. With the Psychos. With the psychic users with this one. Okay, so otherwise, yeah, I think that's where I'll end it, just because I have other stuff to record. I have other stuff to record, and I need to get this rendered first to get this out. Like I said, 9 out of 10 for chapter 176. If you guys like the video, like it. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I recommend subscribing to the channel to keep up a lot of content. Otherwise, this is Mr. Crazy Deacon signing off. This is a shorter review. This has to be like 5 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes. But that's just because, like I said, I have a lot to record. I need to move on. And there were stuff that happened in this that I can talk about. But in the majority of it, a lot of it will probably just see come in fruition. I could see Saitama just killing everything in the lab. I could see Saitama getting back up there, but everything is resolved. I'm just hoping we see Tsukiyami and Tatsumaki actually fight. Like, we actually see a fight here instead of them just glossing over it and passing it altogether. That's my biggest hope for the next chapter. Otherwise, have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night. Wherever you are, just have a good day. Hopefully I see you guys next video, and yeah, hopefully I see you guys next video, and peace.